Hey there, I'm Apple Crider with Investing Simple. In this comparison, we're breaking down the two popular investing apps, Robinhood versus TD Ameritrade. These are two popular investing platforms built for two different audiences. So in this video, we're going to be breaking down the core features of each platform, what sets them apart from each other, and then which one is going to make the most sense for you. So hopping right into things, TD Ameritrade is a broker that's been around for a very long time. We're talking decades here. They've got over $1.3 trillion in assets under management, and they're trusted by both retirement plans and individuals alike. Now, Robinhood, on the other hand, is kind of the newer kid on the block. They've only been around since 2013, which at this point is actually quite a number of years. It's not public how large their assets under management actually is, but it's probably somewhere between about $20 billion and $40 billion at this point in time. We'll know for sure once their IPO happens though, so definitely stay tuned for that. Now, before we dive in, I do want to mention that both of these platforms are 100% free to sign up for. That means no commissions and no monthly fees in order to use them. But that out of the way, let's dive right on into the comparison. Now, starting off with Robinhood. Robinhood is generally going to be best for investors looking for a very simple and streamlined interface. If you're looking for a mobile-first trading app, Robinhood is going to be your best bet. The really simple to use interface is one of the reasons why this app got so much traction so quickly. That, and they were the first platform to kind of popularize this commission-free trading style. Now on Robinhood, you're going to have access to stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. So you've got a bit of a range in terms of the assets you can purchase. All of this is going to be commission free. When you're buying stocks, ETFs, and cryptos, you can actually buy fractional shares or fractional coins. So this means if you're trying to buy some Amazon stock, you don't have to pony up over $3,000 to buy a share. You can buy as little as, say, $10 of Amazon stock. Same thing with cryptocurrency. So with Bitcoin right now trading at about $60,000 per coin, you don't have to have 60 grand to buy a Bitcoin. You can buy a fraction of a coin for only, say, $10 worth of Bitcoin at a time. This again makes Robinhood a very beginner-friendly platform, and coupled with that is the dividend reinvestment plan that they offer. So many stocks out there will actually pay you dividends just for holding the stock. Typically, you just receive those dividends and you hold them as cash, and they're just going to sit on the sidelines, not really doing much for you. But with Robinhood, you can actually reinvest those dividends into more shares of stocks. That money continues to work for you, kind of triggers this thing called compound interest that allows you to magnify your returns over time. Now, even if you do have cash sitting on the sidelines, Robinhood has a cash management account that allows you to earn interest on that cash. Typically, this is about on pace with what other high-yield savings accounts out there are offering, but it is really nice because it allows you to have that cash sitting on the sidelines and ready to go. Because typically, if you move money into your Robinhood account, it's going to take time for that cash to settle, typically 3 to 5 business days, but you can move money instantly from your cash management account to your Robinhood investing account and get invested much faster. Now, it is important to mention that for now, Robinhood does not actually offer any kind of retirement accounts. So retirement accounts do have the potential to save you some serious money in taxes over the years, but with Robinhood, that's not something we have access to yet. Now, I did mention Robinhood was free to use, but there is an optional $5 per month Robinhood Gold subscription that you can choose to sign up for if you would like. We also have a full comprehensive breakdown of that Robinhood Gold you can find up here if you want to learn more about how this works. But very high level, there are a few different features that you get with Robinhood Gold, one of which is access to margin trading. You also get level 2 market data, Morningstar research, larger instant deposits, a lot of good stuff like that. It's kind of tailored towards the active traders out there. So if you're a long-term investor, then Robinhood Gold is probably not going to do much for you. But if you're trying to buy and sell fairly quickly, then it might be a nice addition to your Robinhood account. On top of all that, you also get one free stock for signing up with Robinhood if you use the link down in the description below. Also helps out the channel, so if you want to support us, that is a great way to do so. Now let's shift gears into TD Ameritrade. Now, in general, TD is going to appeal to investors looking for more research and data tools because Robinhood, it's got a simple interface, which is good for beginners, but for more advanced traders, it's not quite going to cut it in most cases, and TD has a much more comprehensive offering if you're looking to do any kind of short-term trading. With TD, you're basically getting a standard discount online brokerage similar to your Fidelities, your Vanguards, etc. But they have adapted to some of the newer trends going on in the industry, which we'll dive into in just a little bit. Now, as an older broker, they've got physical locations all across the United States, and it's a lot easier to get in touch with customer service than it would be with someone like Robinhood. This can be a big asset for older investors, but for younger investors that don't really want to go into a physical location, it doesn't tend to matter either way. Now, with TD, you get access to commission-free trading of stocks, ETFs, and options contracts. However, if you want to trade mutual funds or bonds, which you can on TD, you are going to be paying a commission in some cases to do so. You're not going to have access to cryptocurrencies either on TD, so you're going to have to go through Robinhood or a different brokerage to access those. Now, another one of the features that TD does lack is fractional shares. So if you want to buy fractional shares, unfortunately, you are not able to do so on TD Ameritrade. However, they do have a dividend reinvestment plan. So similar to Robinhood, you can reinvest your dividends, kind of trigger that compound interest effect to grow your portfolio over time. TD's also got more educational resources than Robinhood does. So if you're just a beginner getting started, you want to learn how to invest and what these different things are that you can do on the platform, they do have a lot more educational resources for you to take advantage of. And this does include something called paper trading. So if you're just getting started and you don't exactly have a ton of experience with investing, paper trading can be a great way for you to get some of that initial experience. So paper trading is basically simulated trading where TD is going to give you some fake money to play around with. You can get to know the platform, experiment with some buying and selling and just trying out some different strategies without putting any of your hard-earned cash on the line. They also offer an advanced trading platform called Think or Swim, which is one of the most comprehensive trading stations out there. Makes it very, very easy for you to get really technical with your trading decisions. Whether you're doing charting, looking at different indicators, it makes it really easy to do so on Think or Swim. And a lot of the popular YouTubers out there that are actually trading stocks are using the Think or Swim platform to do so. I also want to mention that TD is merging with Charles Schwab in the near future. They're currently in the process of doing that right now. So within a couple of years, TD may be no more, but that process is likely going to take quite some time to go through with, and any TD customers will be transitioned into Charles Schwab customers once that transition has been completed. Now, overall, brand new investors are going to have a much easier time getting started with Robinhood thanks to that simple interface and just how streamlined the platform is. But if you're looking for a more time-tested brokerage and you want to do some shorter-term trading with a lot more data and resources, then TD is probably going to be a better option for you to take advantage of. But both platforms are covered by the same SIPC insurance, so you're equally protected no matter which one you choose. On top of that, both platforms are free, so it doesn't hurt to sign up for both. Grab your free stock from Robinhood down in the description below and figure out which one is best for you. Personally, I have a Robinhood account along with a number of other investing accounts, and I find that I do get benefit from all of them in different ways because they're all specialized for something different. Now, this comparison really only scratches the surface between these two platforms, so if you want to go even deeper, we have a full comprehensive breakdown on our website, investingsimple.com. The best way to find that is to head on over to Google, search for Robinhood versus TD Ameritrade, and then click on the link for investingsimple.com. We'll see you over there.